Hey guys, welcome to an edition of Let's Kitbash, and today I'm going to talk you through how to make a Grey Knight's Nemesis Dreadknight kitbash or conversion, whatever way you want to refer to it as. First of all, I just wanted to let you know that with this Grey Knight, I originally had assembled it exactly as is on the box. Over here, let me show you this. This, as per the baby carrier, and I originally assembled it, and I bought it based on seeing it on Winter's SEO. That's not a paid promotion. I just like his channel, and I was like, I have to have one of those. They're so formidable on the battlefield, and I currently collect mainly Space Marines and Imperial Guard. So all Imperium, and I have a few now Grey Knights units. I have this Nemesis Dreadknight, and I also have some Terminator Paladins. So I wanted to assemble it because I played it a few times with my friend as the baby carrier, and it just started to look really, really ridiculous. At first I thought it looked cool, but then the whole part of seeing this perfectly respectable Terminator, Grey Knight Terminator strapped to the front of here, like, and if you don't know what a baby carrier is, it's for carrying a baby. Obviously, hipsters wear them on their front to carry their children. So, and after a while, it just started to look really, really ridiculous. So I assembled it as per the box, as you can see here. And I thought, right, so how can we go about converting it? Now, this is my first ever kitbash effort. I'm quite happy with it. And the main thing with kitbashing, I didn't want to destroy the model. It had already been built as per the box, and I just wanted to improve it. So for this particular model, you'll only need actually two separate model kits. The first one is this sarcophagus, which is a Blood Angels Librarian Dreadnought kit, upgrade kit, as you can see here. And the second part is a Grey Knight's Terminator or Paladin Terminator banner or standard. They're the only two bits that I kitbash this with. Because I had already assembled it, I didn't want to destroy the model. I didn't want to chop it in half or chop the arms off, because in general it's a beautiful model. But it's ridiculous for two ways. The first one I've mentioned, which is it's got a guy strapped to it, which looks crazy. But also it's a very leggy model. The legs almost look too big for the model. You've got this area here for the base and then these giant legs, which kind of makes it kind of look goofy. So it was two challenges. One was what to put here in the body that wasn't too big on the front and size-wise. And the second was how to cover up his manhood and make him look a little bit more balanced in terms of body versus legs. So those are the only two pieces you need. Now, I built it because I have a love of Venerable Dreadnoughts. That's why I've got these guys over here. You can see we've got our Venerable Dreadnought here, and I've always loved this model. I had this guy first, and originally I thought about getting one of these kits and sticking it on there, but if they're both going to be on the battlefield, you don't want them to both have the same front. So then I had to find one that was different but had the open head on it, because obviously I wanted an open sarcophagus with the helmet. I just think that just looks so badass. To think he's a little brain in a jar in there is just so cool. I've got a Primaris Marine there, so you can just see the scale of the model. As you can see here, you got Primaris Marine, Dreadnought, and then him. So if you put him next to him, he's just so formidable on the battlefield. So he has to look cool. Anyway, so in terms of how did I make it? Initially, what I did was, I'll show you the box actually, it's easier. I removed this front area here, and cut his legs off, cut his arms off, and then you're left with a little base with a head on it. And then you can kind of, all I use tools wise, I literally only use standard Games Workshop clippers. They're actually quite, when I first got them I thought they would break very quickly. I've had them over 6 months now. And yeah, you can just chip away at it. And then what you want to do is, you get that little unit, the head and body, you slide it in behind here, and then you just take this, I haven't edited this sarcophagus here at all, and you just press it to the back and make sure it fits against these panels, and you just need to chip away at the body at the front until it fits in there. As you can see here, with the Blood Angels upgrade kit, you actually get like a death mask face. It looks almost like a human face, and I've seen other people use that on their Nemesis Dreadknight conversions or kitbashes, and I wanted it to still remain Grey Knights, and so I used the helmet from the original model and just basically just jiggled it and chipped away at it, the body that is at the back, until it would fit flush here at the top. It would actually go back, and then you get it to kind of peek through by just chipping away at the model. And my other golden rule with kit bashing is only chop as much of the model or of anything as you need to do minimum, because you can always chop more. So I also mentioned that there was this bit which I chopped off the front. I also tried to reuse as much as I can. See this front panel here? I used that as a kind of iron halo up here. Let me bring that in nice and close. You can see that there. Just slotted in on top, because there was this big area here, big gap, which kind of looked like it needed to be filled. The only other bit that I recycled from the model was this pauldron here. Because it's a Blood Angels Librarian, it's actually got a Blood Angel symbol behind there, but I just cut the pauldron off the Grey Knight. So this area here, just chopped that off, and then just stuck it on the front. And it looks kind of cool with these kind of bells ringing down or whatever. It just looks badass. So that's it. The only other thing I used was the back of his legs. And you wouldn't notice unless I told you, but if you look in there, you can kind of see these pipes, and that's the back of his Terminator legs, which I've just slotted in there and chopped off the feet. Again, if nobody told you, you wouldn't really notice it, but again, there was this kind of, you could see all the way through the back of the model. It just looked bad from that angle. So that fitted in there. So in essence, you know, I reused a number of pieces from the original model and just two new kits or two new pieces. And that's pretty much it. That's exactly how I made it. I think it looks much better. I've had pretty good feedback so far. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've created your own Nemesis Dreadknight conversion, let me know. Let me know if you think it could be improved, or you like it, you hate it. Feel free to troll. Give me objective and subjective comments on what you think. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, as my first ever kit bash, I'm kind of happy with it. And since then I've made a number of other little ones, and I will put those on here soon. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're well, and happy Warhammering.